I'm Superintendent for Columbia Animal Services, and I'd like to share with you some tips on how to take care of your pet during the cold weather months. First, let's talk about shelter. When you have a pet, preferably with these really cold nights, particularly some we've had recently, it's best if you can to keep your pet inside, somewhere where it's heated and warm. But if that's absolutely not an option, make sure your pet has some solid shelter, something where they're protected from the elements, the wind, the rain, and also it has some really good bedding, something they can even burrow down into, sort of get themselves put in there really good and tight to help them stay warm during those cold nights. Let's talk about food. Food in the wintertime, animals actually burn more energy trying to stay warm. So you need to keep a close eye on your pet's weight and even increase their food a little bit each winter and monitor that and make sure they're not losing weight, but also make sure they're not gaining too much weight. But give them a little bit extra to help them stay a little warmer in the winter. Water is also very important. They can actually get dehydrated in winter months, but more importantly, when it gets really cold, you want to check their water bowls and buckets very often to make sure they're not freezing. It doesn't take long for them to freeze in these cold nights. And also keep in mind that just like when we were kids and we dare each other to put our tongue on a flagpole and it would stick, it hurts. So don't use metal water buckets or bowls for their water. Use plastic or some other material where they can't do that. Something else to consider are cars. Cats and other small mammals will actually crawl up under the hood of cars to stay warm or to get out of the elements. So when you're getting ready to go somewhere and it's cold out, bang on your hood. And also once you get in, maybe honk the horn and give the animal a few seconds to clear and get out of there and get out of the way. But make sure you don't have something up there under your hood before you start the car. And we want to still get outside when it's cold, but when you're walking your pet during these colder days, if you encounter an area that has ice and chemicals or salt has been used to break up that ice, be sure to clean their feet once they get home. Those items can actually damage their feet, so clean them up before you take them back inside. And when you have a pet that maybe has shorter, thinner hair, even though it's their own fur coat, they're not really equipped to handle this cold weather, so don't be afraid to dress them up and put that sweater on them and take them out for that little walk. But the best tip we can consider when you have these extreme weathers, particularly these cold winters, is keep your pet inside and with you as much as you can. That way you can keep a close eye on them and make sure they're okay. Considering getting a new pet of your own or even an additional pet, we hope you'll consider coming to see us at Columbia Animal Services. We have a lot of wonderful animals available for adoption. Come see us at 127 Humane Lane. We're right off Shop Road and I-77, or give us a call at 776-PETS. We hope you'll come by and see us, and these are our tips for our winter months.